If she has a son, then she will meet her end during childbirth, and the child will be mine.
The queen wants my child? This life is deadlier than my first. I'm Shu Yunxi, a perfumer reborn in this den of vipers.
Congratulations on your rebirth. The palace struggle system is now bound.
Before I could even process the shock, the queen ordered me to be dragged away for a minor mistake. But then, a mechanical voice echoed in my head. My survival kit had arrived. The emperor saved me. I played the victim, and it worked.
No! Mercy, my lady. I didn't mean it.
Promoted at last, but my nose caught a secret. The queen's incense has musk, the reason she's childless.
Guan Yi incense? It seems the imperial couple isn't as happy as they look. With such a heavy dose of musk, I'm afraid the queen lost her fertility long ago.
My plan is simple. Let her give birth, then eliminate her. In this palace, only the Shu family blood deserves to rule, and I will be the one holding the child.
If she has a son, then she will meet her end during childbirth, and the child will be mine.
To prepare for the emperor, I started practicing yoga to improve my flexibility. But the queen and her sister caught me, labeling my modern exercises as scandalous witchcraft.
How dare you, Lady Shu? You dare practice your witchcraft right under my nose? Where is the law of the inner palace?
The punishment was brutal. I realized that in this feudal world, my modern logic wouldn't protect me from the queen's jealousy. I had to endure the pain to climb higher.
Lady Shu, I gave you an opportunity, not for you to behave so recklessly in this palace. Someone, come here. Lady Shu just entered the palace and doesn't know the rules. Teach her a proper lesson.
Sumaman played the carrot and stick game. She beat me, then showed mercy. I played along, targeting the emperor.
Looking so pitiful, it breaks my heart. Nanny Chen, quickly apply the medicine to Lady Shu, lest we delay her time with the emperor. Don't blame me for the lesson just now. In this palace, walls have ears. You were out in broad daylight, improperly dressed. If anyone else had found out, instead of me, you'd be ruined for good. There now. Apply the medicine well. Didn't I promise that I would protect you?
I wasn't submissive with the emperor. Using my military background, I caught him off guard with my boldness.
Growing up under my father's influence, not even the brutality of the battlefield scares me. So why fear this? Besides, since the day of the selection, I have been deeply in love with you.
I gambled on the queen's musk secret, promising to be the emperor's sword for my family's safety.
I'll allow you to have a son. However, it's not for the empress, it's for me.
My promotion enraged the queen. I twisted a knife, reminding her she has no heir.
Of course. The Shu family is full of loyalists, and my brother is my lord the great general, who commands all the troops. I am the queen of the nation. My status is unshakable.
I knew the queen was trying to send her sister to the emperor's bed, so I intercepted him in the garden. With a little help from the system and a sheer dress, I secured my position.
My lord, I didn't know you would come here. Please forgive me for not greeting you properly.
While Shu Yunxi seduced the emperor, my sister waited. Shu thinks she won, but I'll protect our legacy.
Young mistress, Eunuch Liu says, His Majesty isn't coming tonight.
I've successfully climbed the first few steps, but the queen's sister is already plotting my downfall. Will my system be enough to survive the storm that's coming?
By the way, Your Majesty, a few days ago, my father sent word to me. Great General Shu actually forced him to sell official positions. Worried he'd take the fall, I had him keep the evidence. But then he discovered this was authorized by the queen.
The storm isn't just coming. I'm the one brewing it. The queen's sister can plot all she wants, but I'm hitting the Shu family where it hurts most, their corruption. I told the emperor exactly how they've been selling off government positions like items on a clearance rack. I made sure to mention my father kept the evidence only because he was worried. In this palace, you don't just present a problem, you present yourself as the only loyal solution.
This jade pendant commands the western 6 palaces. Showing this is like seeing the head of the 4 consorts. Today, I bestow it upon you, so you can assist me better.
The emperor is a smart man. He knows a useful tool when he sees one. To keep me motivated, he handed me the jade pendant that controls the western 6 palaces. It's basically a corporate credit card and a VP title rolled into one. I played the part of the hesitant, humble servant, but we both knew the deal. I'm his blade, and in return, I get the power to cut back at the queen.
My cousin mocks my infertility after one night with the emperor. She's a lowly concubine's daughter who forgot her place.
Watch your attitude. Whatever my flaws, I am still the head of the harem. You're just a lowly concubine's daughter. Without you, the Shu family can always find someone else.
I gave her a slap to remind her that the Shu family can always find a more obedient replacement. I won't let a useless pawn ruin my legacy.
While waiting for my promotion, Sumaman came to bully me. I'm done playing victim. I'll throw her failure in her face.
Your Majesty is likely here because First Attendant Shu didn't even see the Emperor last night, and you're here, taking it out on me.
The look of shock on her face was worth the risk. She claims to rule the palace, yet she didn't even know her own sister was intercepted. She was so humiliated, she ordered her nanny to slap me. I watched the hand go up, knowing exactly what was coming next. The system's timing is always impeccable.
Slap her hard. Slap her until she understands exactly who's in charge here.
The decree made me Consort Shin. Now I'm the queen's equal in the Qixiang Palace.
The emperor stood right there and told me Shu Yunxi would be my right hand. He called it a surprise, but it was a public execution of my absolute authority. I had to stand there and smile while he gave my power away.
Consort Xian is the Empress's right hand. With both of you, my harem will be at peace.
Cold heart. Destruction awaits. Mask off. She's just a vessel. Once I have the prince, her life is over.
Shu Yunxi, since you know how to please him, then hurry and give birth to a prince. Then I can end your life.
I know the queen is waiting for me to fail, so I'm moving fast. A new manager needs to clean house, and I'm starting with the imperial kitchen. I intercepted a delivery of top-tier bird's nest meant for the Shu family.
No need to go to Qixiang Palace. Change course to the Imperial Kitchen. A new broom sweeps clean, and this first strike starts with the food.
No more scraps. I decide who eats. Servants, know your master. Nanny Li thought her decades of service and the queen's protection made her untouchable. She tried to lecture me on how the tables turn, but she didn't realize I'm the one flipping the table.
Give this old servant 20 strikes, then throw her into the labor camp. Let her learn her proper place and how big mouths lead to ruin.
20 strikes and a trip to the labor camp should teach her that workplace seniority means nothing if you're on the wrong side of the boss.
Nanny Li begged for justice, but she's a liability. I won't waste capital on a clumsy servant.
Nanny Li, you've been by my side for so many years. How could you make such a huge mistake? Over the years, you've used my name to extort quite a fortune. For the sake of our years together, just retire and go home.
I sent her away to save my own image. Let Shu Yunxi think she won this round. It only makes her more overconfident for the trap I'm setting.
The queen sent Nanny Chen with an apology and a list of new kitchen staff. It's a classic corporate move, acting like the bigger person while trying to plant spies in my department.
Well played, the Empress. Quick response. Gifts before a fight. If I reject her kindness now, I'll look like the villain. She's a tough opponent.
She's a tough opponent, but I've dealt with toxic managers before. I'll take her gifts and use them to my advantage. The court is moving against the sus. The emperor made me his partner in this purge.
I have no interest in this. Since you have the roster, handle it as you see fit.
With these documents in my hand, I don't just have the emperor's favor, I have the Shu family's life in my grip.
She thinks she's winning because she has a few files and a fancy title. How pathetic. She's just a tool to carry the next emperor. I've already decided her fate.
Shu Yunxi, enjoy yourself while you can. Soon, at the grand sacrifice, I'll make you realize that being my dog is your only smart choice.
The grand sacrifice tragedy begins. Will she survive?
The turtle shell has cracked. Calamity is coming. Your Majesty, this is a sign of a great disaster.
Sumaman's fire at the grand sacrifice is finally burning, but she's using a turtle shell instead of a torch. She hired an astronomer to play the role of an oracle just to declare me a national curse. It's a classic workplace setup, framing the rising star with bad luck to get them fired.
My brother pushes the emperor, claiming the nation is at stake. One life is a small price for our control.
Your Majesty, I have been on the battlefield since my youth. And it's no exaggeration to say that I and my 10,000 soldiers conquered this land with our lives. This empire was earned. Would Your Majesty sacrifice our hard-won country, all for one wicked concubine?
I watched the ministers fall to their knees. It was a beautiful sight. The pressure was so thick, you could cut it with a blade. Shu Yunxi, let's see you logic your way out of a divine death sentence.
They use destiny to crush me, but I have the facts. If I'm a demon, the Empress is incompetent. I'm turning their own process against them.
Moreover, I was chosen by the Empress herself, and my birth details were double-checked by the Household Bureau. If my fate is flawed, then wouldn't it mean the Empress is a poor judge of character?
She bit back, dragging us in. I'll play the generous sister to protect my brother, then make her regret every word.
I believe Sister Consort Xian is not evil. There must be a mistake.
Look at her, faking leadership like a pro. She was leading the lynch mob a second ago, and now she's my biggest supporter because I mentioned her family's corruption. Typical corporate damage control. No rescue. I'm banished to the Cold Palace. This workplace is truly toxic.
Not even the slightest ill omen. Shu Yunxi, you disrupted the sacred ceremony, spreading fear and causing chaos. Starting now, your titles are revoked, banished to the Cold Palace.
As the gods dragged me away, my system started screaming about a survival crisis. I needed a miracle, or a very convincing exit strategy. My body gave out before my brain could decide. I guess the stress of a hostile takeover finally caught up with me.
If I punish you now, I would appear somewhat cold and heartless. Eunuch Liu, call the physician.
I thought she faked fainting, but a pregnancy? That changes everything.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Grand celebrations are in order. Consort Xian is pregnant.
The Cold Palace is the perfect place for a quiet conversation. I told her straight, give me the child, and her father lives. I'm not just a queen, I'm a Su. We don't ask for what we want. We take it by holding the things people love most as collateral.
But don't worry, Shu Yunxi. As long as you obey and give birth safely, then let me raise the child. I'll treat him like my own.
She's treating my baby like a business acquisition. She thinks threatening my father makes me weak, but it just gave me a reason to burn her entire department down. Xiao Yutian and I have a secret deal now. It's time for a counteroffensive.
The banquet became a trap. The emperor asked for the tiger tally, trying to strip our power in public.
Old General Su, you've held the tiger tally for years and have served with great distinction. It's time you take a rest.
My brother didn't back down. He reminded the emperor who really owns the company. But then, the doors opened, and the one person who should have been rotting in the Cold Palace walked in.
Surprise! The disgraced consort is back, and I brought receipts. My father and I didn't just come to the party, we came to audit the books. I stood there and listed every single crime the Su family committed, from embezzling funds to withholding rations.
I, your disgraced servant, Shu Yunxi, greet the Emperor.
Su Yuan's shock is priceless. My father showed the bribes. Su Yuan blamed others, but the trail led straight to him.
I have more evidence. Over the past few years, I was pressured by the general's estate to use my office for the Su family's gain. Every single instance has been recorded with perfect clarity. Your Majesty, please review this.
Exposed. I knelt and admitted guilt. 3 months of confinement is just a sabbatical to plan my return.
The Empress. The Imperial Bureau took bribes to frame my consort, and you failed to manage them. Do you admit your guilt?
She's finally sidelined, the Empress is in timeout, and the Su family's grip on the army is shattered. I didn't just survive the Cold Palace, I used it as a staging ground for a total takeover. I have the Phoenix Seal and run the harem. My father is Secretary of War. Hostile takeover complete.
You exposed treachery and served the state well. Starting today, your title is restored, and you shall move back to Qixiang Palace. While the Empress is confined, you will hold the Phoenix Seal and manage the harem.
I have the seal, the power, and the air. But in this palace, a promotion often comes with a target on your back. Su Man is still breathing, and Xiao Yutian's eyes are colder than ever. Is this a victory, or just the start of a much more dangerous game?
That brat Xiao Yutian, if he can seize my army today, he'll wipe out the Su family tomorrow. Your so-called foundation is just a house of cards.
I have the seal, the power, and the air. But in this palace, a promotion always comes with a target on your back. Su Man is still breathing, and the Su family isn't going down without a fight. I can feel the gears of their desperation grinding against my new authority. The general is panicking because his military monopoly is over. He sees a house of cards, but I see a corporate restructuring that's long overdue.
Since Xiao Yutian is so heartless, then don't blame me for being ruthless.
My brother thinks I've grown soft in these silk robes. He doesn't realize that the palace has taught me a deadlier kind of warfare. If Xiao Yutian wants to treat the Su family like disposable pawns, I'll show him that a queen can checkmate a king.
Assassins in the garden? This workplace is toxic. I moved by instinct to protect the emperor.
Protect the emperor. An assassin. Guards.
I saw my chance. A wound for the emperor is a small price for his renewed trust. I'm not just saving a husband, I'm saving my family's political life.
Su Man took an arrow, playing the devoted wife. A bloody performance to regain power.
What an actress. My boss really went all out, risking her life for the emperor.
Only calculations.
To military lieutenants. What a clever play for sympathy. Who else but Su Yuan would dare try to take me out at the palace? Su Manman, you took that arrow for me? But was it for me? Or for the Su family?
He knows. He knows this was a calculated sacrifice. But as long as he needs the Su soldiers, he has to play along with my little drama.
The diplomatic envoys arrived with a coffin and a bad attitude. They think they can bully us because we can't read their fine print. Sumaman is even helping them, trying to rush the emperor into a bad deal just to look cooperative.
But there is something I must ask, my lord envoy. Did you just call us a group of fools? Saying we can't even read?
I'm here to audit. I've dealt with shadier vendors before.
I pushed Yingxue to play, but she fell. The envoy laughed. Our dignity slipped away.
It seems your talents are nothing special.
I couldn't let them mock our nation. I might be pregnant, but my fingers still remember the piano lessons my mom forced me into. It's time for a little workplace demonstration. The first note was a disaster. The court laughed, and Su Man looked thrilled.
Your Majesty, you see, I told you she couldn't do it. Compared to First Attendant Shui, this is even worse noise. Isn't she just dragging Great Yan's dignity through the mud?
I checked the strings and tuned it myself. The problem was maintenance, not the player.
So that's why this piano wasn't tuned at all. No wonder it sounded so strange.
Music flowed like a dream. I wasn't just playing. I was reclaiming our pride.
How is this possible? How can this be?
The treaty was a trap. I exposed their hidden clauses and resource theft.
Your Majesty, with one look, I found that while it looks fair, it's actually a trap. If we sign this, it will ruin Great Yan's interest.
Utterly collapsed, and they screamed witchcraft. A lazy excuse for a medical emergency.
You must have used sorcery from a distance to end our lord.
The perfect chance. I pinged the death on Shu Yunxi, using the threat of war to force a confession.
Consort Xian, why don't you just confess? If you admit it now, the king might be lenient with you.
She's trying to frame me for a heart attack. I knew if I didn't act fast, the next thing I'd be signing was my own death warrant. I had to check the body. A pulse could flip the script.
There's no such thing as killing from a distance. Looking at the foam in his mouth, it seems like, my lord, whether he's alive or gone, is just your side of the story. I would like to see what kind of dark magic could allow me to take a life like that.
I pounded life back into him. He gasped. The witch performed a miracle.
My lord is quite tough. One punch from me was enough to bring him back from the edge.
I asked why he fainted. Was it guilt over the contract? His death became a confession.
You just weren't breathing and almost choked. I was just helping you breathe. Speaking of which, my lord, you are so strong. Why did you suddenly collapse? Unless you mess with the and your guilty conscience scared you to death?
I won, but new threats await.
Your Majesty, when this envoy entered the hall, his behavior was already strange. First, he used that piano to cause trouble. Then he produced a contract in a foreign tongue, full of vague and unclear terms, urging you to sign it immediately. And now, he stages this dramatic scene of coming back to life, disrupting the court to avoid the investigation. His actions are suspicious and his intentions are wicked. Your Majesty, please look into this.
The secrets of my past might be lurking in the shadows, but I have a more immediate threat to dismantle here in the light. I stood before the court, dismantling the envoy's lies with the same cold logic I used to audit failing departments back in my old life. He thought he could hide behind a foreign tongue and a complex contract, but he didn't realize I've seen every trick in the book.
The Empress. Are you asking me to watch my empire be cheated and played for a fool, all while keeping quiet? For the sake of diplomacy?
I tried to play the diplomat, hoping to save the deal and my own family's influence. But the Emperor's eyes were like ice. He saw right through my plea for the bigger picture. My brother's reckless failure is quickly becoming a weight I can no longer carry alone.
Atli groveled on the floor, a trembling criminal. I aimed the Emperor's fury perfectly today.
Lost your way? I see wild ambition and absolute audacity. Take him away.
A promotion to the Imperial Library is more than just a reward, it's a seat at the table of power. I've officially become the Emperor's most valuable asset, gaining access to the Wenyuan Pavilion. In this office, a higher title means a bigger target, but it also means I have the resources to fight back.
Shu Yunxi is getting too comfortable in her new role. She thinks she's won because she can read a few foreign words and impress the Emperor. I'll bring in Consort Zhao. Her family builds at the library, and she won't tolerate her general's daughter trespassing on her intellectual turf. Let's see how the miracle worker handles a real scholar.
While I was busy auditing the Empire's ancient records, the Empress was busy recruiting new talent for her latest smear campaign. I could feel the workplace culture turning toxic again, but I didn't realize the storm would hit me right in the Imperial Gardens. I was just heading to the library for some peaceful research when the palace's resident scholar decided to stage a protest. Consort Zhao didn't just want a polite greeting, she wanted a public execution of my character. It seems my presence in the pavilion has touched a very sensitive nerve.
Consort Xian, wait there.
I framed the robbery as a pursuit of wisdom. Either way, Shu Yunxi will lose her luster.
Ladies seeking wisdom as role models for the palace is a wonderful thing. Consort Xian, what do you think?
They tried to use ancient astronomy and omens to prove I was uneducated. They didn't realize that in my world, we call this basic science. I turned their superstitious trap into a masterclass on agricultural policy and disaster prevention. The stars aren't for fortune telling, they're for farming.
This serves as a warning to areas prone to flooding.
She turned a lethal trap into a lecture on governance, and the Emperor is practically swooning over her remarkable insight. Consort Zhao is being led by the nose like a fool. My subtle methods aren't working. It's time to introduce something more physical.
I told them a woman's duty isn't just staying in the shadows and managing a household. It's about being a partner who shares the burdens of the state. I'm redefining the job description of a consort, and the Emperor is loving the new management style.
I visited her with a special gift, a tonic laced with enough musk to end her pregnancy and my problems in one go. I smiled as I offered it, playing the part of the caring Empress, while waiting for her to seal her own fate. If she drinks it, she loses the baby. If she doesn't, she offends the crown.
I caught the scent of musk the moment she walked through the door. She really thinks I'm an amateur? I accepted the bowl with a polite smile, already planning how to feed this poison back to the woman who brewed it. I didn't just dispose of the tonic, I used it as the ultimate bait. I shared the gift with the Emperor to show my appreciation, then staged a dramatic collapse right in his arms. In this palace, a well-timed performance is the best way to get a toxic manager fired.
Summon the doctor. Quickly, summon the doctor.
The Emperor's rage was uncontrollable. I sacrificed my maid and lied to keep my crown.
You useless servant!
She's desperate, framing others as she loses her grip. This is just the start of a larger war for power.
The physician has confirmed that the soup the Empress sent to Consort Xian today contained plenty of toxins. Nanny Chen testified that it was you who entered the pharmacy and asked her about Consort Xian's pregnancy.
The war has indeed begun, and Su Manman is already deploying her first line of defense, a sacrificial pawn. I watched with cold indifference as Nanny Chen began her scripted confession, knowing exactly whose hand was pulling the strings in this palace theater. The Empress wants to silence Zhao. I knelt before the Emperor, ready to dismantle her clumsy frame-up.
I think there is more to this. If Consort Zhao truly wanted to harm me, she had many ways. Why pick the time when the Empress was sending supplements? That would only implicate the Empress. Such a stupid plan is not something a gifted woman like Great Yan would come up with. The person who wants my child gone must be someone else.
I've prepared for this. I'll ensure the trail leads to Consort Zhao, redirecting the Emperor's rage.
Speak. Regarding the tonic today, from the brewing until it reached Consort Xian, was there anything strange? If you lie even once, you'll pay with your life.
The soup was too thin. A lethal ingredient was added, then diluted to hide the evidence.
Your Majesty, while taking my tonics today, I noticed that the tonic sent by the Empress was thinner than usual. I didn't think much of it at the time.
Disaster. Nanny Chen was spotted. I must distance myself from her immediately.
Your Majesty, I just interrogated the kitchen staff on duty today. A young eunuch confessed that while the medicine was simmering, he saw the Queen's aide, Nanny Chen, stay by the pot for a while.
Nanny Chen is cornered. I must remind her that her family's safety depends on her silence.
First Attendant Shui. Think carefully about this. Nanny Chen, slandering your master, is a fatal crime that wipes out your entire lineage.
I must cut my losses. Shu Yunxi is a small price to pay for my survival.
This wretched servant is framing Ying Shou just to save her own skin. Since things have come to this, to keep myself out of it, I have no choice but to sacrifice her. Ying Shui, you are one of my people in the Su family. You should know the rules and decorum. What to touch and what not to touch. Must I really teach you word by word myself?
Abandoned by the Empress, Su Yunxi collapsed. The weight of the Su family's sins forced a confession.
I lost my mind. Jealous that Consort Xian was pregnant and favored by you. So I secretly added safflower into the food box and framed Consort Zhao. I beg your majesty for mercy.
Su Manman sacrificed her own blood for a hollow win. She's already looking for the next threat.
I was jealous of Consort Xian, and I lost my mind. Since my cousin gave Consort Xian control of the Phoenix Seal, I have been filled with resentment. Why should a common girl stand above the Su family?
She thinks this sacrifice ends the investigation, but she's only proven how terrified she is of losing her grip. This isn't the end of the war. It's just the moment I realized exactly how many lives I'll have to save to bring her down. Who will she discard next when the truth finally catches up? And will the Emperor still be watching?
Empress. Lately there's been too much trouble here. First, Consort Xian almost lost her baby, and now Shu Yunxi plotting against the royal heir. You are the head of the inner palace. You should be more careful about these things, and keep this palace in order.
She's terrified. The Emperor turned on the sus, sentencing Yingxi to the white silk cord.
I lost the pawn, not the game. I reminded Shu Yunxi that one wrong step leads to ruin.
Sister Consort Xian, in this palace, one wrong step and you are ruined. You'd better watch your step. Don't follow in the path of First Attendant Shui.
She tried to mask her fear with threats, but I could see the cracks in her composure. I told her to be careful too. After all, it's exhausting to keep up such a massive lie for a man who no longer trusts you. Enemies become allies. Consort Zhao needs a lifeline, and her loyalty is now a debt I'll collect.
Emperor is wise, indeed, but your kindness is another matter entirely. I was short-sighted before, listening to the lies of others, and misunderstood you often. I hope you can forgive me.
The Empress Dowager returned, a shield for the failing queen.
I'll use the Dowager's guilt to crush Shu Yunxi's influence.
I have been gone for months, and things have become quite lively. Virtuous consort's pregnancy is good news. However, women of the palace must focus on virtue and caring for their families. Political matters are not for women to interfere with.
The autumn hunt is a trap for my child. The sus still rule the wilderness.
The emperor is grown now and has his own ideas, but ancestral rules cannot be ignored. Only with a peaceful harem can the country remain stable. Emperor, the autumn hunt is next month. You should organize the ladies to join. Though Consort Xian is pregnant, relaxing at the royal hunting grounds will be good for the baby.
Away from the suffocating walls of the palace, the emperor finally let his guard down. He spoke of a world without the Su family's shadow, a world where he could finally breathe. For a moment, we weren't just allies. We were two people standing on the edge of a new era.
If you hadn't come to me, my world would still be in the Su family's hands. Now that the Su family is finished, I can finally feel at ease.
Su Yuan lunged. I threw myself before the emperor to stop the strike.
Damn, Emperor. You ruined the Su family. Pay with your life.
My brother is a fool. His failure pulled the ground from under me. My crown is slipping.
Xiao Yutian, you ungrateful, foolish ruler. The Su family conquered this world for you, yet you treat me like this. I'll take you down with me.
The emperor ordered the destruction of the sus. Centuries of power erased in one decree.
The criminal Su Yuan committed treason, trying to end the king's life, and was ended by me on the spot. Lock down the hunting grounds, grab all of Su Yuan's followers, and everyone in his estate to take them in, and investigate them thoroughly.
I knelt in the dirt, begging for the lives of my kin. But the emperor's eyes were like ice. He didn't see a wife. He saw the daughter of a traitor. Every sacrifice my family made for the state was dismissed as a prelude to rebellion.
Innocent, indeed. During today's assassination, he wanted nothing more than to end my life. He even gathered former troops to build an army. What is this if not a rebellion? Do you dare to say those followers who chase him are all truly innocent? The reach of the Shu family has gone far too deep.
The Dowager blamed me, but I used her anger to turn the Emperor against the Empress.
Empress Dowager, I failed to protect the Emperor. I have failed in my duty. Fortunately, the Emperor's luck is unmatched. It's just, I never expected Shu Yuan would dare attack you.
The Dowager used the Emperor's Shu blood to stop the blade. His silence was terrifying.
I'm also a member of the Shu family. Half of the blood in your veins is from the Shu family. Surely, you wouldn't eliminate me too.
I begged for dethronement to save my life, but the Emperor knew that was too merciful.
Your Majesty, since my family, the Shu family, produced such a traitor, I have no face to remain in the central palace. I beg you to strip me of my title as the Empress. I wish to lead a simple life of prayer.
He buried her alive in a golden cage. She's a ghost in a palace that moved on.
Hunt down the remnants of Shu Yuan and interrogate them. As for the Empress, confine her to Yonghua Palace forever. She is not to leave without a decree.
I have the Phoenix Seal, but its weight is heavy. Is this peace or a lonelier battle?
From today on, Consort Qian will manage palace affairs with the authority of the Empress.
Right now, that witch Shu Yunxi is still carrying a child, and Xiao Yutian treats her like a treasure. Once she gives birth, I'll make her understand who the true master is. Of this palace, this court, and even the entire world. I will rule everything.
The Phoenix Seal is back in my hands, but this lonelier battle has only just begun. The war with the Shu family might be over on the surface, but the shadows in this palace are growing longer by the day.
She thinks she's won because she's carrying the dragon's heir. But I'm not dead yet. As long as the Empress Dowager is here, I still have a chance to turn the tables. Shu Yunxi, Xiao Yutian. Just you wait. Everything I've lost, I'll take back bit by bit, no matter what it takes.
Shu Yunxi is truly considerate. I have been praying lately to bring blessings to the baby in Shu Yunxi's womb.
I decided to visit the cold palace, not out of pity, but to see how much fight my rival had left. The air in Yonghua Palace was stale, a stark contrast to the power I now held.
She plays the part of the considerate victor so well. She even offered to pray for my child, but I could see the hidden daggers in her eyes. The visit was a distraction. My loyal servants are still everywhere.
Shu Yunxi, I'll see just how much longer you can be so smug.
The trap for her child is already laid.
Su Manman won't go quietly. Consort Zhao's panic proves I was right.
Your ladyship, you must be careful of the Empress. While walking these past few days, I discovered Nanny Chen, the Empress's confidant, went out of the palace in disguise. He spent a fortune to bribe every midwife in the capital.
She's trying to ruin me by targeting my unborn baby. Bribing every midwife in the capital is a desperate, deadly move. Nightmares haunt me. I can't trust anyone here, not even the physicians.
I will leave the palace in secret. To find a reliable doctor.
I told Lear to keep my absence a secret. The Emperor is already overwhelmed with the court's stability, and I must handle this threat myself. I thought I had slipped away unnoticed, but I ran straight into the one person I was trying to protect. Xiao Yutian stood there, his eyes filled with a mix of surprise and relief.
Yunxi, you've been through so much. I actually had the same concern.
It turns out we were both thinking of the same thing. He had already found a legendary physician, but there was a catch. As we rode toward the outskirts, the Emperor told me about this doctor's bizarre reputation. She wasn't just skilled, she was incredibly picky about who she treated.
Cough. The first 2 times, her assistant turned me away. But on the 3rd visit, I finally encountered her. Behind a bamboo curtain, she told me that I didn't look like I'd die young, so she wouldn't treat me.
A doctor who refuses to treat royalty because they aren't dying young enough? This was going to be more difficult than a palace debate. The doctor warned us to leave. I'll offer her something she can't resist from my world.
Elder healer, I, Shu Yunxi, am here today. Only because I fear for my unborn child at the hands of wicked people. Out of desperation, I dared to come and bother you, imploring for your help. I'm willing to give you my fragrance techniques, or even serve you as your servant to repay the favor. Since the healer has such a strange temper, I have to offer something practical. There must be something she needs.
The mention of fragrance techniques finally caught her interest. In this world, my modern knowledge is my greatest weapon, but a simple bribe wasn't enough for the divine healer. Her apprentice stepped forward, laying out a challenge that seemed nearly impossible for a pregnant woman.
The first trial. Look, The ravine is full of various herbs. Within half an hour, gather 20 non-toxic herbs that help with pregnancy. If you're off by even one herb, or pick the wrong kind, you lose.
Savior or deadly trap?